The old lighthouse on the cliff was always dark, but one stormy night, its light revealed ghastly figures moving in the fog. I had heard the legends about the old lighthouse, how it had been abandoned after the keeper mysteriously vanished nearly a century ago. As a local historian, I couldn't resist the urge to investigate. That night, armed with my camera and a strong flashlight, I made my way up the cliff. The wind howled and the rain lashed against my face, making it difficult to see. But when I finally reached the top, the lighthouse's light flickered on, cutting through the thick fog. The beam illuminated the swirling mist, and my heart skipped a beat when I saw them, shadowy figures, barely human, drifting through the fog. They seemed to float, their forms shifting and changing with every pulse of the light. I froze, my mind racing to find a logical explanation, but there was none. My camera captured blurry images, but nothing that could truly convey the horror I was witnessing. Despite my fear, I felt an inexplicable pull to move closer, to uncover the truth behind these apparitions. As I approached the lighthouse, the figures became more distinct. Their faces were twisted in agony, eyes hollow and mouths open in silent screams. I realized they were the souls of those lost at sea, seeking refuge in the lighthouse that had failed them. The air grew colder, and the sense of dread intensified. I felt a presence behind me and turned to see a figure, different from the others, solid, corporeal. It was the old keeper, his eyes filled with sorrow and a desperate plea for help. He pointed towards the base of the lighthouse, where I noticed a trapdoor I had never seen before. With trembling hands, I pried the door open and descended into the darkness. The smell of damp earth and decay hit me like a wave. At the bottom, I found a hidden room filled with nautical charts, logs, and an old journal. The final entry detailed a stormy night much like this one, where the keeper had made a pact with dark forces to save his soul, condemning the others to eternal torment. As I read the last lines, the room began to shake, and the figures from the fog materialized around me, their faces now filled with a haunting relief. The light from the lighthouse grew blindingly bright, and when it dimmed, both the figures and the keeper were gone. I stumbled out, the journal in hand, forever changed by the night the lighthouse revealed its darkest secret.